All right, guys, let's talk about it. For the last week, all you've seen all over YouTube and different other platforms, the conversation about the new Firestick Vega that is coming to the market approximately on October 15th. Is it really new? I don't know. It looks the same to me. The operating system is new. It's going to change the game because it's going to be a more restricted way of Amazon having control overall what you put on their devices. For a couple of years now, Amazon has made numerous changes to their subscription, numerous changes to their Fire Sticks, numerous changes to pretty much anything that has to do with Prime. And I remember in the beginning when Prime included things like getting your product within 2 to 3 business days. That changed. Now you can get it in 1 day. Now you can even get it in 2 days, all depending where you're located and where you purchased the device from. If it was from the actual warehouse and you have a warehouse closer to your area, you might get it sooner than expected. And that was a part of paying for the Prime membership. As of 2018, that has changed. They've taken away a lot of the stuff that was a part of being a Prime member. I don't even know what's the perks of being a Prime member without just the obvious things that they have not changed. And who knows? They might change that too. We had access before to listen to Adobe surround sound, Adobe Atmos, and all those other terms that are being used technical in regards to surround sounds and stuff that we like to overall have when we're watching a TV show or a movie using the overall Fire Stick with other applications that you can use. So the Vega OS, which is basically the new thing, that's going to be something that's going to be run on Linux. It's a little complicated what Linux is. Everybody has a way of expressing it or explaining it. The reality is that everything has to go through them and only them. It's like the way that Roku is set up and Apple is set up. It's restricted. The Fire Stick for me is what started it all in regards to streaming. And many of you guys out there probably either purchased one with everything in it, or if you were like me, you searched in YouTube and everywhere you could find how to modify these devices to put things that you want to be able to see or be able to just overall change the interface or change the launcher. And throughout the years, Amazon decided to start putting restrictions to cause us to not have access to other applications or launchers. But because they're using open source, there's only so much they can do before we figure out to go around that and do what we want. This is the real reason why we purchased these devices. And by now, Amazon knows that is why they've done so good with this product. Now it's gotten to the point where they've gotten so big, it doesn't matter to them. They don't care that the consumer who made them big in regards to this product is not too happy about their changes throughout 6 years. Right now it's come down to controlling the device with this new ecosystem called Vega. The funny thing is they're going to throw this out, and there's a lot of applications we use with the Fire Sticks, not just the side-loading ones, but certified applications once you certify them. Applications like Disney Plus, Netflix, Peacock, Hulu, all these applications we subscribe to and pay a monthly fee to that you can download into a Fire Stick, or some of them you would have to sideload for whatever reason. You can't do it no longer on this ecosystem. And those other ones that we subscribe to right now, if they didn't decide to make a compatible application with this new ecosystem, you're not going to be able to use it. For about a week now, everybody has made a video talking about every changes that's coming down in regards to this new device and how this device has so many negative things happening with it. The 1 gigabyte of RAM is horrible because They're saying that apparently the applications cannot download because they're not built for this ecosystem. There are applications that we use on any other device, whether it's Roku or Apple devices, and Firestick, the previous ones that they had and they still have working. Those applications, in order for you to download them into this system, they have to be compatible with this ecosystem, and they're not because the developers have not made those applications yet. So when you get this device, you're only going to be able to use whatever Amazon has included that you're able to use with their ecosystem. You can't use anything else. We know and we've heard, and I myself have made content saying, hey, we're not going to be able to sideload stuff anymore. The party's over once this Vega comes out. But it's because we sideload applications that really have nothing to do with Amazon or any streaming device out there that we well known you have to subscribe to and pay for. In reality, they don't even have access to applications that are not, they shouldn't be restricting anyways, because they haven't had the developers of those applications care enough to actually make compatible applications to use with their new ecosystem. Not now. That might be a thing later on, but it's not available now. So you're going to pay $39.99 for a device that you're downgrading because you have the 8 gigabytes of internal memory, which that's the basic Fire Stick that we've had since the first Fire Stick was released. Instead of having 2 gigs of RAM, you have 1. If you want to use applications that you use, they are not considered applications that are sideloaded for whatever purposes. Applications like the ones I just mentioned, the everyday applications, Netflix, you can't even use that if they're not compatible with this new ecosystem, which we've heard now, and you can go into AFTV News and you can go into other streamers. They're talking about the fact that these applications are not compatible right now. With that being said, is it worth $40? Even though they call it the cheap version, it doesn't have much specs because it doesn't need to handle a lot of stuff with the new stuff that they're trying to put on this ecosystem. But just the basic stuff is not going to work either. Not now. Not till they actually get developers to get on board to make them compatible. I can't say enough how bad this whole situation with this new Fire Stick seems to me. It's not worth buying it because it's going to be in what they call beta, which is basically something that they're just having out there to check it out. But when that's the case, 9 times out of 10, beta you don't pay for. You just check it out, and then when it's fixed, they'll do whatever they're going to do. But that's what I've always understood. But you're going to have a product that you have to pay for, $40. And you're not even going to get access to the basic stuff that we know every other product out there, including the previous Fire Sticks in the past, you've been able to have access to. The stuff that we are well known that we like to sideload, that's seemed to be obsolete because with this new ecosystem, you're not going to do that. Is it really worth it? Do you really want to spend the money on this device only to be restricted? And to make matters worse, you can't even use it for anything else other than whatever Amazon wants you to have access to as of now. Because again, I say, you're going to be using their Amazon Music. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Amazon Prime Videos. But that's it. That's all you're going to be using as of now, till they get any other developers on board to start making compatible applications with their new ecosystem. That's my rant, guys. I truly am unhappy with Amazon. I do using them for buying products and having them sent to me. I'm not happy for the last 6 years. All they've done is make changes without considering the fact that they're being unfair to the consumers that made them rich and making you pay for stuff that used to be a perk for being a Prime member. This fact that they want to charge you $2.99 so that you don't watch ads, when that was something that was never a part of being a Prime member. You used to be able to watch videos and just watch them. Prime members would watch their movies and the TV shows and there's no ads. Now they're pushing ads so that they can make more money at the cost of you. So they're making money on the ads and they're making money on you because they have the audacity to charge you $2.99 so that you are not interrupted as you're watching a Prime Video that should be a part of being a member, which was what it was from the very beginning when it first started. Now they took that away and they want to charge you extra for that. I'm in awe on how the tables have turned throughout the years with all these things that they've done and they continue to do, and they've been getting away with it because we just like their products and we want to continue to buy them. And although some of us are upset, not enough of us are upset to make them think otherwise. The truth is, people are going to buy this new Firestick Select. And I include myself. I'm going to buy it because I'm curious. I want to see what it has, how fast it is, and what are the applications that they have right now as of the day they release it that you're going to be able to use, so that I can make a video about it as well. But for anybody out there that doesn't do what I'm doing, might want to think about it, because $40 right now, you could buy something better. For a long time, all I've done is talked about these boxes, which pretty much every other streamer has spoken about, how cheap they are, how reliable they are, the things that you can do with it. That's also coming down with a change. I made a video, and many other people made a video about the fact that Google's going to restrict non-certified applications. So it's not even worth it if you're looking for the ability to do the things that you've always liked in the past with all these open sources devices that allow you to do these things. There's always going to be a workaround, but it's upsetting. It's frustrating when you purchase something and they want to tell you how you should go about using it. If you bought it and it's yours, you should be able to use it however you want. But that's not the case. Once they get big, once they start making money, they forget just the basic consideration of realizing, hey, this is what we were about from the very beginning. Yes, we should make changes. We should adjust to the market and the things that are happening. But let's not forget the overall reason why we sold these products and why so many people bought them in the past. And unfortunately, here we are. You can basically keep ranting like I am right now and still go out there and buy it. Or you can decide maybe it is time to change it up and buy something else because the restrictions are not worth it. And to pay for something at one point in time used to be a part of what you were paying and consistently still pay today as a Amazon member, only so that they can take that away and have the audacity to charge you for something that used to be a part of being a member. That's ridiculous. That's my rant for today, guys. We go from a free product that allowed you to do so many different things. You had all this freedom and all these things that you could do with the product, to now have nothing but control and total restriction, just for the sake of making more money. We shall see. I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to follow me if you're not following me. Don't forget to like and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one.